3.
Wait, I got to fire. Wait. Okay. That's
What's up, everyone? This is episode number 18 on the Dropout Core podcast. I am Cole. You are Dennis, who just farted. Today, we're going to teach you.
just farting. That was not planned. I was literally just like, Cole's counting. And I was like, wait,
Yep.
I got to fart. And I farted.
Yep.
And then Cole's like, fuck it.
Fuck it. It's
That's what
staying
we're
in, boy. It's staying in.
That is what we're learning today. We're learning how to continue the script no matter what.
Yeah, absolutely. No, today we're gonna teach you. We got some fun facts saved up for later.
Cole's
Dennis has
life.
I have 3. Dennis has
Okay.
Dennis.
So there was miscommunication this episode. So,
was there? Do tell.
So, on my part, me being dumb. So we had a plan. We had what we're going to talk about today, right?
Yeah.
And I think I heard fun facts and I was like, it's all in, baby. I have 2 pages worth of fun facts that I just love.
It's kind of insane.
And I totally forgot that we're doing another part where towards the end, at some point, we are going to give each other bro advice. Some bro to bro honest advice. We both need it. We both need therapy.
Well, I'm in therapy. My therapist actually said that we're getting to the maintenance part. She thinks I've been doing really, really well.
Let's fucking go. What was it, like been like a month? That's pretty cool.
I've had 3 sessions.
So 3 weeks. Let's go.
Well, 4 weeks because
it happens. Life happens.
Yeah.
But I heard you have a new therapist in town. Kind of ish. A cute one. Would you like the people to know about that, Cole?
Yeah. So y'all know that from listening to the podcast, I don't have very good luck. Or maybe I do have good luck. Consider however you think about it.
Disagree.
Right.
Cole's,
See?
Yeah, you'll see.
So I've mentioned before how my success rate on Tinder is kind of confusing.
It's awful but godlike at the same time.
Exactly. Like I don't talk to many people, but the ones that I do, they stick around, baby. They stick around. And God's done it again. God has done it again.
We're a believer again.
We are a believer. A few weeks ago.
On Ramadan too?
True.
Inshallah, baby.
True. A few weeks ago, I started talking to this girl. You know, it was actually the day that we got sushi and then visited you in the driveway. That's when we matched. We matched while I was at your house. Yeah. While we were at your house.
Didn't tell me.
No.
I got scammed. I wanted to be the first one to know. Damn.
Well,
that's crazy.
That's when we matched. And we've been talking the last few weeks. And then the other day we met up for the first time. Boys.
Is it secured? Is it in the bag?
It's pretty in the bag.
It's in the bag. Let's go.
Not like in the bag, you know?
But like, you know,
but
like it's like a rim job. It's like a round.
I suppose. I was gonna compare it more to like it's in the shopping cart. We haven't clicked. We haven't gone to the self-checkout yet, but like,
but is mom saying yes or no?
Mom's saying yes.
Saying let's go.
Mom's saying we can get, you know what? We can get McDonald's on the way home.
And McDonald's on the way home is cute girlfriend.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Damn. She is absolutely a joy. A
joy. Oh my god, your inner New Jersey came out. An absolute joy.
Can I just like go off? Cause like so just much insane shit happened, man.
Tell me everything.
So much
I actually don't know much of this.
All right. So we were supposed to hang out all day Monday, right? I was gonna go with her to get her COVID vaccine shot because right, super cute vaccine date. Which we did do, but she was dog sitting, and you know my history with dog sitting. You know my history with girls dog sitting.
Oh wait, I didn't even put that together now.
Yeah, right. Dude. So it was another one of those. So she was dog sitting and she got there on Sunday and she was like, damn, I've been here for 5 minutes and I'm already so bored. And I said, I could come over and Sunday night.
Cole did it.
I said, I could come over and keep you company. And she said, I'm not going to say no.
That's the best way to say it. It's not even like a bet or like, okay.
Right. It's not even like a, yeah, it was like I
wouldn't say no.
I wouldn't say no. So
Fuck.
I was like, I'm on my way.
I'm on my way.
So I go over Sunday night and it's a pretty far drive. Like it's over an hour.
Not your first time doing it. Has any of the girls you talked to like ever lived locally?
No, absolutely not. I've always had to travel. I've always been a traveling man.
The man be wandering.
True. He
Wandering
seeks the Parmesan.
Sweet punene.
He travels and seeks the Parmesan. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So I drive over. Second I get there, I text her and be like, hey, I'm here. Comes out. And we start walking towards each other. I got my water bottle in hand. I set it on the ground. I pick her up and give her a huge hug. And then set her down. And immediately, I wasted no time. I went in for the smooch. I went right in for the smooch.
Go straight. Wait. Man, does it make me feel like, fuck, I'm watching a TikTok live of a happy couple. I'm just being in the corner and be like,
I know,
I'm so fucking lonely.
I know, I feel bad.
If you posted this, I would have downloaded this.
Yeah, that's fair.
Way. I'm happy for you, but
like I hate you.
I hate you.
Immediately going for the smooch.
Mm-hmm.
And this part got me right in my heart. You know, she did that thing where she kind of turned away and she was like,
not that shit where she was like,
yeah, she did the little shrugging shoulders, like cute thing. Dude.
Fuck me up.
Oh, I lost my mind.
And then he choked her. And
no. So go upstairs and get settled. And we start playing this card game called We're Not Really Strangers. Yeah, and it's a card game where you just kind of like get to know someone on a deeper level. Like it has questions on cards and stuff like that help you get to know someone really well. And they have like 3 different levels. First level is pretty like fun stuff, and then 2 is getting kind of more in there. 3 is getting like in there.
Do you like 2 dicks in the US or 3? You like that?
So right. So we start going through the levels and like just going back and forth, and we're like going off about stuff. We're getting distracted. And at the very end of the game, what you do is you write a note to the other person, and you're not supposed to read it until you part ways, until you're done hanging out.
This is romantic all of a sudden. Damn, what a game.
Right, dude, this game is insane.
Really romantic.
When because I had heard of it before, but I never played. When she texted me, she was like, I'm bringing some fun stuff for us to do. She showed me that she had the game. I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh my God. So we wrote our little notes to each other and stuff, and I folded mine into a little paper airplane.
Oh, and you just
and she thought
she went to the hospital.
Yeah,
bleeding out right. Great day.
And she thought that was really cute, and she folded hers into like a little hat. Like a little.
That's crazy.
Hold on, I actually.
You have
my wallet.
You never opened it.
I put it in my wallet. And I still have it, but
that's just cute.
I also have a Polaroid of her in my wallet. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Is it?
No. No.
Someday.
It's not like I'm a soldier and that's my.
You just.
But no, I have a cute Polaroid of her in my wallet too.
Let's go.
But we wrote our little notes to each other, and then we went to bed, and then wake up the next morning, go and get her COVID shot. And then while we're on the way there, she's like, oh, that's, we just passed by this super, super cute garden that I've been wanting to go to since I moved here and I've never been. We should totally go on the way back. And I was like, absolutely. That sounds like an amazing idea.
Cole was like, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Wait.
Spot on.
Indubitably. Pfizer gang?
Pfizer gang. Hot people get Pfizer.
Hot people get Pfizer.
Hot people get Pfizer.
Now it's verified. Now I allow.
Yep. And so we get there and she's like super, super nervous, holding on to me and stuff because she hates needles. And so, but she sat down in that chair and she did a great job. It was over before she knew it. And she was like, I feel like a wimp.
Oh, wait, before we continue, can a keynote to the last podcast where I said I felt totally fine.
Mm-hmm. What happened?
I'm staying with you.
Oh, Dennis, you froze.
I froze?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. I don't know what to do.
Wait, my thing. Oh, wait, there you go. You're good.
Yeah. Okay. You were frozen. Okay. I got so scared.
Dennis.
My
internet connection is unstable. It's fine. I'll just like cut this between and stuff like that.
Okay. But,
yeah. I have to ask.
Uh-huh.
So we have a reference to the last episode where I got the vaccine.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, yeah, I was totally fine.
Yeah.
Nothing happened with me.
Yeah.
I remember Cole got his the next day and texted me.
So I got my vaccine and I texted Dennis. I was like, I feel totally fine. And then that night after I went to bed, I woke up at like 4 a.m. and my arms were numb and my whole body was freezing cold.
Cole's like, I'm in immeasurable pain. I can't get up. I've been bedridden the whole entire day.
Fucking awful. I literally spent the whole day sleeping. I like barely ate because I didn't have an appetite. I like had a fever, man. I haven't been sick in 4 years. Like,
that's actually an insane stat.
Yeah. The last time I got really sick, like the last time I remember getting sick was Halloween freshman year of college. Yeah.
The party?
No,
is it the part where Kyle gave you a drink and then he got sick?
No, this was I was at college and I went to like this Halloween party, and a couple days later, like this was a couple days before Halloween, because I remember on Halloween night I was in bed by like 7 p.m. and then I had fever dreams. Like it was fucking insane.
Bruh.
Yeah, so that was the last time I remember getting sick, but I definitely had like a fever or something this time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my vaccine was not very kind to me. My arm was never like sore or anything. It's not like I couldn't like lift it or anything, but my body was just fucking wrecked.
I just imagine you just
posted up.
Just posted up the entire time you can. Just 9-degree angle, everything just.
Yep.
I guess only some of us can not get anything. I literally felt nothing like for days.
That's insane. That is insane.
It just shows you how it affects everybody differently. It's crazy.
True. But anyway, one of the funny things was you know how there's the little area where you sit down. And what was really funny was the guy watching us was like, I do have to let you know, I am not a medical professional. He was, and that was so fucking funny to us because he was like explaining like, yeah, this is just in case you get like a seizure or something. By the way, I'm not a medical professional. I can't help you in any way.
I'm just gonna watch.
Dude, it was so funny to us.
It's basically equivalent like babysitting, and he's like, just letting you know.
Yeah, he was like, just letting you know, they're just paying me, dude. I'm just here.
Whenever I just do like a regular job, I'm just gonna mention, even if it's like nothing related.
By the way, I am not a medical professional.
Not medical. Exactly.
Dude, that's so funny. But we chilled out for our 15 minutes or whatever. And then we went to the garden. And imagine just like a pretty like outdoor garden. Like it was like a wedding venue, but it was also a store. So imagine like a big Home Depot garden center that was also outside, but with cute spaces.
Okay.
So
I thought
it was really sick.
Imagine a giant Home Depot.
Yeah, dude. But it was really, really sick. It was really cute. There were lots of little bees everywhere and stuff like that, and like butterflies.
Let's go.
I made a little I I at one point I like went and sat on a bench.
Let's go.
And there was a lizard next to me, and I named him Tampico, and I got a picture of him.
What? I don't know if I should ask the name first or like just like what made you like I gotta take a picture of this lizard.
Well, because it was cute because he was like sitting on his tail too, and he was chilling in the shade, and
I don't think I've ever seen a lizard sit on their tail. That's insane.
Yeah, and I named him Tampico.
Why Tampico?
Because I wanted something cute, and Tampico is like a super cheap off-brand of like orange flavored drink, you know, like Sunny D, but like really off-brand Sunny D, called Tampico.
And you're just like, That's what
Exactly.
I want you to have this exact same thought process when you name your children. Don't have any expectation. It's just at the moment.
Off-brand OJ, Tampico. Tampico Monica.
Tampico Monica. Or like to be like Adobe Premiere Pro.
Chipotle peppers and adobo sauce.
The Taco Bell quesadilla chalupa.
It just spells out the Taco Bell dong.
Wait, it's just dong.
Just dong.
Dong Monica.
God, my ear is itchy. Anyway, we're at the garden and it's super cute, and I take a whole bunch of super cute pictures of her because she's super cute. Fuck. And she buys an orchid, and it was very pretty.
For you or
no, just buys an orchid.
Oh,
yeah.
We'll take it.
Yeah. And we leave the garden and go back to the apartment. And we leave and then we go to Publix to get lunch. And we go and get pub subs, as one does. And I want to say the dude making our sandwiches was crazy.
Wait.
Absolutely insane.
Like the color of your room.
I know, dude. The color keeps changing. I promise I'm not touching the remote. But the dude making our sandwiches was insane. So first of all, she was like in front of me in line, right? She was standing a little bit ahead of me. He looks right past her at me and makes direct eye contact and says, "Sir, have you been helped?" And I'm like, "No, not yet." And he's like, "All right, you can come up." And then obviously she walks up first because she's in front of me. And he looks like visibly upset. And that like he looks like visibly upset that she's going first. And
this is a man's world.
And dude, it was so fun. She made a joke. She was like, maybe he's like really kinky and like knows what's up. Which was really fun.
He's like, he knows.
And then the best part is he kept making jokes about spanking. Like because you know how you toast the sandwiches you toast the sandwiches. He took the took the little paddle thing and kept looking at his coworkers and was like, I was like, hello, this is very inappropriate, sir.
He's like the hot coworker. He's like,
dude, and we just like look at each other and we're like, this is you gotta be fucking joking. First, I'm not a medical professional. Now this guy, and then
he's an ass expert. He's a professional ass.
Right. And he asked me he asked us like, do we want sauce? Do we want all this stuff? And I'm like, yeah, go heavy on the mayo. Which basically just means mayo on both sides of the bread, right? He puts so much fucking mayonnaise on it, like a half cup of mayo. Like I'm not even, dude. He took the knife and he said, and went deep in there and did 2 of those.
One on
and
I'm
he's just laughing. He's like, you said heavy on the mayo, and I'm like, yeah. Can you like take some off, bro? And he's like, yeah, sure. And then she's getting her toppings on her sandwich, which by the way, we have like the same fucking order for pub subs, which is kind of insane.
That's insane. What is it? What's your pub sub order?
Hers is a chicken tender sub on white bread with provolone, lettuce, pickles, and banana peppers with salt and pepper.
Disgusting.
You eat olives. You don't have an opinion here, okay? And my order is very close to that. I get a chicken tender pub sub on white bread with mayo and white American cheese instead of provolone. But I also get lettuce, pickle, banana peppers, salt and pepper. But I with the addition of onions as well. So we have very similar orders. Mm-hmm. So universe is talking.
Speaking to you.
Anyway, he makes hers first, right? Puts all her toppings on. He put so much fucking salt on this. She got a 6-inch sub. She got like a half sandwich, and he's just like for so long, so much fucking salt and pepper. And once you put salt on something, you can't take it back. Like there's no going back. So I literally just like skipped on mine. I didn't tell him salt and pepper. I was too scared. I didn't want it. I didn't want it anymore.
Risk. Yep.
So we got our food and we go to checkout, and the woman at the checkout has balloons behind her, like 2 balloons.
Let's go.
And while checking out, because we kind of got separate, I bought all the food and then she bought sunscreen for the beach.
Ooh, okay.
And so she went ahead of me and she was like, "Can I have a balloon?" And the woman was like, "Of course you can. Like, absolutely." And so she gets one of the balloons, and the woman at the Dennis fucking
sorry, just came out. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
I was
the woman at the the woman at the counter was like, "Do you want both of them? It matches his shirt," because I was wearing like a lavender shirt and the other balloon was like a lavender color. She was like, "Matches his shirt," and she was like, "Yeah, absolutely, I would like them both."
Aw.
And so we got balloons, and we check out and we go to the car, and we go back to the apartment, and we're eating and whatnot. Mm-hmm. And she just can't fucking eat her sub. She can't do it because it's so salty, so incredibly salty. Just not gonna happen. And I had made her a playlist like a week before, right? And throughout the week, she was like, "I absolutely love this playlist. I can't stop listening to it. Like, I have this thing where I like get like fixated on a certain playlist and listen to it for a while. And right now it's yours." And I'm like,
"That's your dream. That's your dream."
I'm like, "Dude, my heart. That's literally my dream." Which I want you to know, between the time that yesterday when I first told you about her, until now, I have since made her a second playlist, which she has. And this one is, I'll explain after, actually. I'll explain. Okay. But we get back to the apartment and we're eating, and then she's like, and we're listening to the playlist that she made me, and she's like telling me about like why she added these different songs and like what they mean to her and stuff like that. She told me that there was one song on the playlist that she was waiting to add it. She was like waiting, like she knew that someone would come along that made her feel like this song, like she was saving that song for someone. And she was like, "This song is for you." And I'm like, "Oh, bro. And then at one point while we're eating, she's like, "Okay, I can't take it. Can we please read the notes that we wrote for each other?" And I said, "Yes, absolutely we can."
Fucking cutest love story so far. What the fuck?
I said, "Yes, absolutely we can." And so we go back into the bedroom and we sit on the bed and we read the notes to each other. And they were both like just the same amount of sappy and like cute and like it was wonderful. And she was like, "I'm gonna put this in somewhere special," and she picks up this like spirituality book that she had brought with her that she's been reading. And she's like, she turns to me and she's like, "Something crazy just kind of happened." And she sits on the bed next to me and she's like, "This book was written by like a shaman, and like it's all about like spirituality and stuff like that, and it's this book means a lot to me." And she's like, "Look at what page I just turned to." And the whole page was all about like finding love in an unexpected place or like an unexpected time and like loving someone. And it was like, holy shit.
Can't make this shit up.
Dude, you can't make this shit up.
Get fucking Pixar on the line.
And it gets better. Like, it only gets better from here. So
Holy shit.
So that
I'm sorry,
happened.
but if this is not the cutest fucking shit, I'm legitimately happy for it so far. I'm like, this is actually insane. This is actually insane.
And so that happened, and by this point we're just like, oh, we can't keep eating. Like we're just like feelsy with each other. Like we're just like,
all
oh,
this salt, please.
Yeah, she didn't eat her sandwich. She like basically like deconstructed it and tried to just eat the chicken, but she was like, I can't fucking do this.
Strategic eating this sub without the salt.
Yep. And so we were just laying in bed for a while, and by this point it was like 2:30, and we were like, we should probably go to the beach. like we should probably go.
The beach, okay.
Yeah, and so we got ready and went to the beach. And we get set up, and we're like putting on our sunscreen and stuff, and she's like, are you more of a in the water like or on land type of person? And I'm like,
ooh, good question.
I'm like, recently I've been a more on the land type of person, but I still like being in the water. And she's like, okay, good, because I'm dragging you in. And she took my hand and she starts like running towards the water and like bringing me with her. And she's just like, you just got to do it. And we were like running and just ran and like fell into the waves.
This is some fucking anime shit. I've seen fucking anime scenes exactly like this.
Dude.
Shit. What
and
the
we just played in the water for a long time. And I like gave her a piggyback ride and was trying to like jump over the waves and stuff like that. At one point I dunked her, and then she like came up and splashed me. She like came up and splashed me and stuff like
picture
that.
Of LeBron for this moment.
Dunked. No, I was like holding her like bridal carry style, and then I just like dunked her under.
Aww.
And while she was on my back doing the piggyback ride, she tried to like drag me under, but it didn't really work. And so she was like, I just have to splash you instead. And like she made me feel like a little kid again, man. Like she made me like it was
fucking
just
fucking. I'm so fucking alone. I am so alone. Fucking anime plot.
Yeah.
We need to hire a fucking animation team and make this a fucking movie. Holy fuck. I am disliking this. Happy for you, but fuck you.
And so eventually we get tired of being in the water because it was exhausting. We go back up on land, and we're just like laying down next to each other, listening to music and stuff like that. And we take some more cute pictures. I brought some little bevs for us to drink.
Oh, let's go. I saw you on the story.
Yeah, I made the Instagram story, and some dude swiped up. some dude was like, oh, you look so happy, with like the smiley face, but with the tear coming down.
Oh, the man tried to shoot a shot. I was like,
dude, I already making dudes jealous.
Bro, you fucking slain. I was about to DM her and be like, wait, do you know Cole? I was gonna play it off. I was like, do you know Cole?
Dude, yeah, that's the thing. Dennis matched with this girl on Tinder like how many months? Like a year ago. And then they ghosted each other.
Yeah, things doesn't work out.
Yeah. Which she thinks is just hilarious, by the way, that we have a podcast together and that she matched with us both.
Get on the podcast next time.
Yeah. Join the
We'll settle the beef.
Yep. Oh, I just realized something that that I'll get to later.
Oh shit.
So we do our thing at the beach, and we go back to the apartment, and we're hanging out for a little while. We both shower and stuff like that, and we're like exhausted because beach.
True.
And we're like watching TikTok or whatever. And then for some reason, I don't remember how, but we get on the topic of food, and I brought up Chili's, and she's like, are we going to Chili's right now? And I'm like, yeah, we're going to Chili's. And so we both get dressed. We both wore denim jackets to Chili's.
That's just cute. What the fuck? You guys went matching? God,
yeah.
fuck.
Yeah. She had me pick out her outfit, and I had worn my denim jacket, and she was like, oh, I have one in my car. And she like put on a denim jacket. And and we and we went over to Chili's.
It was good knowing you.
And we went over to Chili's and we ate Chili's, and we were playing like 20 questions the whole time, where I was like, I am thinking of a vegetable, and she would have to, right. And then we were just going back and forth. It was so fun. It was so funny. The first one that she did was she asked me, what's the difference between venomous and poisonous again? And I told her, and if you don't know, venomous is if something bites you, it is harmful. Like it is, it is toxic. If something bites you, it is toxic. Poisonous is if you eat it, then it is toxic.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it depends on who bites who.
Fun fact.
We'll get to that. We'll get to the fun facts later. But we're playing that game, and also at one point she's like, "Your hair looks so soft. Can I feel it?" And I'm like, "Yes." And so she did the whole like, you know,
damn.
And we like finish our meal and stuff like that, and then the waitress comes by and is like, "Are y'all gonna be together or separate?" And I said together because I wanted to pay for her and stuff like that. And before I know it, she snatches the check, and I say, "You don't have to do that. Like I wanted to pay for it."
Nani?
I said, "Nani?" I said, "You don't have to do that. I was gonna pay for you." And she said, "No, I got this one." And I said, "My heart."
This is all happening in the same day, right?
This is within 24 hours of meeting her for the first time.
Continued. Damn.
And I'm like, my heart. So she pays. We leave the restaurant. And we're stopped at a red light. And we both see something bright fall from the sky and then flash, and then it's gone. And I'm like, what? We're both like, what the fuck? Did you just see that? And which was crazy that we both saw it, because it lasted like less than a second, the whole thing. It was just like, and it was gone.
Wait, before we continue, was it like super bright? Like super, super bright?
It was really bright.
Like, did it make the sky bright? Because I had the same thing. Like,
no, it didn't make the. It didn't make the sky bright.
I'm pretty sure I saw like some like Air 51's shit. I was driving home at like 2 a.m. from work, whatever, and like this thing comes up similar how you said, it was like coming down and like expands, and when it collapsed, the sky literally went white.
Holy shit!
And I was like, "What the fuck's going on?" Nothing in the news.
Yeah, the thing, the area around the thing, like when it flashed, it itself was white. Like it was definitely like bright as hell. And then it was just,
like
and then it just disappeared. We are sure that it was like an asteroid that like came into the atmosphere and burned up.
This is a fucking anime,
dude. But the fact that we both saw it, because recently I was in the car with one of my friends and she was like, "Oh my God, I think I just saw a shooting star." And I was like, I saw literally nothing. I have no idea. But the fact that we were both looking at the same spot and saw this thing fall from the sky and like burn up was insane. And we were like freaking out about it. And we go back to the apartment, and I was gonna leave that night, right? I wasn't. I had stuff to do the next day. She had to get up early for work. But on the way back, I kept like yawning really hard. Like I could not stop yawning for my entire life. And I was like, she was like, "Are you sure that you're gonna be able to drive home? Like it's pretty far and you seem really tired." And I was like, "No, I'll be fine." And she was like, "You can stay another night if you want to. Like you don't have to go home." And I was like, "Okay."
Cole's like,
okay. And so we go back and we get all, and that's when we like take the Polaroids of each other. And I actually have one of them here next to me. It's super, super dark. Like it's dummy dark. It's dummy dark.
Yeah, it looks like they're creeping up. It's like,
right. But it was like, oh, super cute. Took Polaroids and stuff, and then we go and get into bed again, and we were gonna go to bed, but we just could not stop talking to each other, just couldn't stop talking.
Those are the best. Yeah.
And we're talking about like the whole day, like, oh, what was your favorite part of seeing each other? Like she asked me, she was like, what was your favorite part? And I listed all these things. I was like,
so give me a Yelp review.
I was like, I thought that the guy at Publix was really funny. Playing at the beach with you was so fun. I loved taking pictures with you in the garden. But I told her that my favorite part was when she showed me where, like, the page that she opened to in the book. That was my favorite part. And she asked me, and I asked what her favorite part was, and she went off about a few things too. And she said, I remember the one that she said is, I loved all the moments that I caught you looking at me. Oh, Deniz is out. Deniz is out. Oh, he's cracking one open. He said, I can't do this. Time to drink.
This is the same beer that was at Graduate Court.
You're drinking it.
I've never opened it. I've never opened it.
Graduate Court beer. You're boy. Chug. Oh, don't chug it. Oh, it's bad. It's like 3 years old, bud. Oh, Graduate Court beer.
This is a fitting moment. This is the time.
Oh, holy shit.
You made it out of Graduate Court, buddy.
Oh, that reminds me. After I'm done with my story, don't let me forget. I remembered I have a surprise to show you. But anyway, we were talking about our favorite moments, and it was super, super sweet. And I asked her because I was wondering, I had been thinking about it like all day. And I asked her what her definition of a soulmate is.
Mm-hmm.
And she told me it's someone that you can be completely comfortable with, and you don't have to hold back any part of yourself. And you can just be like, it's complete trust and comfortability with someone else.
Yeah.
And I was like, I think that my definition of a soulmate is someone that is meant to be in your life for one reason or another. Like someone who is meant to come into your life and teach you a lesson or set you on the right path in some way and teach you something. Even if for a brief time, if they're in your life, but they set you on your right path. You know, they help you become the person you're supposed to be. And that could even be a bad thing in the time. Like someone hurts you in some way, but they make you into a better person, you know?
Yeah.
That's what I think a soulmate is. And she asked, do you think that we could be soulmates? And I said, yeah, I do.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. No, I was like, yeah, I mean, throughout the day, like I haven't, like, it's incredible how comfortable I feel around you after so soon. And it's just like, it's absolutely amazing. And I absolutely do think that we could be soulmates. And then we go to bed, wake up early the next day, say our goodbyes. And we've been talking since then, of course. And her birthday is in a couple weeks. And
vaccinated gang, let's fucking go.
Vaccinated gang, yeah. Her birthday is in a couple weeks, and she's actually going to be staying with me for like 4 or 5 days. And
Papa cold time.
And when you mentioned that she should be on the podcast, I just realized we're going to have to record while she's here at some point. At some point, we're going to have to record while she's here. She's
going to be right there in the bed behind.
Yep, like, she's going to be chilling right there.
Yeah, she's on her phone.
Just on the casting couch, you know?
Casting couch.
So, yeah. It's got to happen.
Wait, idea.
What?
When we move to our location for the studio, so that?
Yeah, upstairs.
The guest has to be on a casting couch.
That's pretty funny. Write it down. Sorry, write that down. But I have a surprise for you.
Wait. Wait a second. Wait, ass. Is it?
So I got something in the mail. Delivered to me.
Oh shit.
And it's from Austin, Texas. I was like, I don't know anyone in Texas. I wasn't expecting anything. What the fuck is this? And I open it.
It was me.
It's backwards, but it says Dropout on it. And there are two of them. There's one for me and one for you. And I guess my mom had ordered these. I guess she has a friend or something who does like embroidery. And she saw ones that said Dropout on them. And so she ordered these for us. So shout out, Mom, if you're listening, shout out to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Holy shit. That's so nice. What the fuck?
Dennis, you can have the brown one because you're No, if you want the blue one, if you want the blue and pink one, then you can.
I'll take pride in being brown. God.
My boy.
That's my boy.
That's my boy.
Thank you.
So
Mom.
yeah,
really, really nice of you.
Mom, shout out. Thank you so much.
Should I call Mom? Thank you, Mom.
But yeah, that is my story about about meeting the girl of my dreams. Like literally in every single way, the girl of my dreams. It could not have been a better 36 hours.
I hope she provides more happiness in your life than I could ever do in the past 6 years. And I say that non-sarcastically.
Dennis.
This is the time you've been. This is the last episode of Dropout Core. You're no longer Dropout.
No.
I'm really happy for you though. You got this. Don't fuck it up.
Dude.
You fuck it up.
I'm fucking trying not to fuck it up. I told her a couple times. I'm like, I'm trying so hard not to mess this up. Like something special, man. Something special.
I guess that will lead me to some advice I can give you.
Yeah. I just realized how long I went and talked about that. But
the fun fact,
I'm sorry, man. I'm over the moon about this girl, and I had to let y'all know. I'm the happy couple TikTok now.
The world needed to hear some positive stuff in life, and
yeah, man.
I'm happy you did. Because it gives me an idea to get in contact with some animation people, and we will make an actual anime.
Anime.
This is literally like 4 different anime love story plots.
all in
combined.
Yeah.
Nailed, like specifically with the asteroid. It was like you even saw the asteroid in the sky and all that stuff.
Yeah, dude.
I'm like, you can't make this shit up. Goddamn, you can't have it all in one fucking
can't make it up, man. You can't make it up. Like
I'm still in shock. Our bro moment like that.
I don't know.
When will I almost get in a car accident driving you around and there's an asteroid in the sky? When will that happen?
But I don't know. But our time is coming. Our time is coming.
I will soon see you graduate. My boy. My boy.
All right.
It's actually insane how like much accuracy you have with your stuff.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like every girl you've matched with.
Dude, right? Isn't that insane? Isn't that insane?
You have an actual win rate of like 100%. You're probably the worst speedrunner at this game. But you get 100% every fucking time.
Yep. It takes me so long, but I 100% the game every time.
That's insane. You're the only one in the leaderboard to do it, actually.
Yep. All right. What's your advice? Give it to me.
All right. See, my actual advice changed because of this.
Really?
I think I told you a couple times, like the typical advice I give you. You know, the bro talks about like the typical stuff I say.
I tend to show too much of myself all at once.
Yeah, and so like, I literally put in my thing. I put generally, not an absolute case, obviously, but it's like you tend to show your cards, your hand, as I say in the poker game. You show everybody your hand way too early, and for some girls, it's like doesn't leave much to desire. It's like I've seen it all, stuff like that. But I feel like in this case it's different because I feel like. Did we mention her name? I don't know if we mentioned.
No. Haven't mentioned the name.
Oh,
She told me originally she was like, I have one request. Don't at first she said, refer to me only as Rat Girl. And then she was like, actually, I don't think I want to be known as Rat Girl.
So actually,
second thought.
Maybe not. Okay, wait,
Yeah.
we'll go with she. I feel like she's an exception to this. I feel like she's not out here to play poker. That makes sense. She's just trying to catch a bluff.
Oh,
That's what she's trying to do. And then Cole said, so that was my main advice. That was probably the most common advice I would give you.
mm-hmm.
But I've become like Uncle Iroh. I'm like learning through my own ways. So I'm like, it's not absolute. It's just in some ways how things work for some people. It doesn't work for me, but it's worked for you. 100% win rate.
Yeah, dude. You want to know what's funny? She actually told me that she almost didn't reply to me because she thought initially? Because she thought that my first message was kind of dry.
Wait, what was your first message? Hey.
No, I noticed one of her tattoos and I was like, I thought it was really cute. And so I was like, oh my God, is that like what I think it is? And I asked about her tattoo.
How was that dry?
That's what I'm saying. I thought it was kind of cool. I guess.
Women, am I right?
I guess. Fellas, am I right?
Tell me the time when your girl tells you.
When your girl.
Can I actually start saying that? Fellas, can I get an amen, fellas?
Can I get an amen for when your girl doesn't reply because she thought you was dry? Nah, I'm kidding.
So wait, are you saying you double messaged her?
No, she replied.
Oh, okay.
It was funny because I was like, her tattoo is pretty unique. It's a mouse with a sousaphone. And I was like,
I don't even know what that is.
So we'll get to that. So I messaged her and I was like, all I saw, because it was a small picture, I saw a mouse with a circular instrument. I was like, oh my God, is that a mouse with a French horn? And she was like, it's actually a sousaphone. And I was like, girl, I'm a music major. I was like, do you, hello?
Hello, please.
A sousaphone is a marching tuba. Because you can't really carry a tuba around because it's super bulky. So they have one that sits on your body.
Oh.
And that's a sousaphone.
Is there like a meaning behind? That's their own. That's their own thing.
It's named after John Philip Sousa, who wrote a bunch of like marching anthems, like Stars and Stripes like Forever, which is probably Stars and Stripes Forever is probably the most famous one. I'm pretty sure that's the one. I love
that one. Unironically, I love that one.
Yeah, he wrote that and a bunch of other shit.
Damn, he went off.
Yep. But yeah, she almost didn't reply to me. So
imagine it, man. Just it's crazy to think how like so many things in life just like that easily could just been like totally different.
Yeah, that dude, isn't that like she almost didn't reply to me, and now here we are like after a day thinking that we're soulmates. Like,
so I gotta ask because I've had a couple experiences like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's always you have moments where you get profound after like, damn. It's like I could have been. There's been moments in my life where like let's say like I was like, oh, I decided to not do homework this day, and because I did that, I decided to go out to this restaurant or this like Starbucks or whatever, and I saw a really cute girl and I messaged her and I found her, but all because I decided not to do homework that one morning. Yeah, and he's kind of like sit back and like, damn, he's kind of reflect on like how
butterfly effect.
If I never talked to Dan and Haggerty,
you never would have met me.
If I never interjected their conversation.
Yeah.
Maybe sometimes being an asshole does work in life.
True.
Maybe it does. Okay, so I have more advice for you though.
Yeah, give me more advice. Give me more.
So, I feel like, personally, bro to bro, 100%.
Yes.
100. I feel like you can experiment more with your clothing.
That's fair. I've had a weird evolution. I've had a weird clothing evolution.
I think for better, but I think you can expand it. Right?
I want to, man.
I can personally see you rock 3 certain styles.
Ooh.
I think one, you can rock like utility wear.
Like the industrial stuff.
kind of industrial workwear kind of thing.
I want overalls so bad.
Not necessarily overalls, but like
Oh, never mind.
you see like I have like jackets that have like two big pockets. Something that's like very sleek. But like,
oh yeah.
It's like one day I'll get you into stuff. But I think you can
like
rock
trench era, like 21 Pilots.
Yeah, but it's just like I'm kind of like staying away from like skinny pants now, like kind of more slim and stuff like that. Like lately, you and I have become both like big boots person recently.
Yeah, I want to get
like
docks. So I want to get platform docks, man.
True.
I want to get them.
And I feel like you can. I feel like also you can work really well with like monochrome clothing. So like all the toy outfit is like one color.
Dude, I can't tell you how many times I've wanted to wear like denim on denim. I can't tell you how many times.
Well, actually, no, I don't know about denim on denim, but like, I mean, fuck it, there's no rules. But
true.
I've
wanted to do it just because I think it's fun. But
I think you can rock, like the monochrome look, and also I think just brings back to the old roots, Cole. It's Funk Master Lincoln, 70s style. I think you can unironically rock the 70s style, like
dude,
stuff like that. Bell
like
bottoms,
with the
bring him fucking back.
Bell bottoms.
I can see you rock like the colored red glasses like that
with the button up shirt tucked in, like done all the way down, down.
I can literally see that shit. I don't know why. Unironically, I feel you're like one of the few people.
It's the chest hair, I think.
I think so. It's also like the swagger. I think you have a certain swagger too, which I was going to get to next.
Oh,
so I think there's one thing in life. Write that down.
Write that down.
I think there's one thing that's holding you back.
Okay.
If holding back is a word.
Yeah, holding me back. Yes.
And I think it's you're getting there, you're doing a lot better. But I think it's profound, like just confidence in you.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. I literally think Cole with confidence is literally an unstoppable force. I literally estimate.
I am Sisyphus.
Literally, I think like you're power beyond, because I feel like all the issues I feel like you're having can be solved with confidence. Yeah, because it'll just pile onto each other. And I've seen glimpses of confident Cole and the wonders it's done. I've seen it.
Oh boy!
Now I just need that energy to be permanent. And I feel like your girl can help with that.
I think so too.
You got a baddie.
True.
Dude,
even the past few weeks, I told my therapist, because I've talked to my therapist about my like self-image issues and stuff like that, and my issues with like self-worth. And I told her that I've been talking to a girl recently, and that talking with her has just made me feel so much better about myself.
Is it therapist?
Yeah, I talked to my therapist saying that like talking with this girl has just made me feel so much better in general. And this was before we had even met, this was before all this happened.
Yeah.
Just talking to her in general and just texting her and like Snapchatting her has just made me feel amazing about myself.
You pulled a baddie.
And now after all this, I literally feel like I can do anything.
See,
because of her, I feel like I can do fucking anything.
See, and then remember we had a conversation where I felt the exact same way about one UCF girl, HHN girl.
Yes,
where I was like,
where she was pushing your boundaries.
Yeah, I was like super motivated with everything. I'm like,
yeah,
I wanted to become the best person because I want to impress them, make them secure them. Like literally, I can see you be exactly like that, but like functional. So that's not like. Like I legitimately think that like the thing that's like holding you back is just confidence, and like just confidence literally just stack on everything else. Like go to ambition, worth, like gratitude and all that stuff. I was like,
right.
Starts with confidence. And I think
Jesus Christ, man.
I'm fucking at 3.
It's the gross beer.
There's so much fucking carbonation in it. But it's just, I think I'm really excited to see the next era of Cole. It's time for it. Also, my last advice before we end it. Very important. Cole, I will get you pen and pencil out. This is something I've learned throughout my years. Your Zelda needs some work.
Man.
And with that, we
It's
end.
not. No, I have advice for you. What the fuck?
And with that, we end.
All right, real quick, just a couple things, just real quick, just really quick. First of all, take better care of your nails, please. That's the one thing that's holding you back. All right, they look better, but they could be better. They could be better still.
You know what's my problem also?
Huh?
I cut them short, but they still get dirty.
Exactly. That's the thing. Just wash your hands a bit more, or get a thing to like clean under them specifically.
True.
Like you remember how you used to always carry a comb with you? Maybe carry like a little under your nail cleaner.
You are right. Okay.
Because if a girl sees those nails, nothing's going in the coochie, man. Nothing.
Like,
yep, pushed away. And then I have one other one that's a actual big one.
Okay.
I think that recently, like with COVID and stuff like that, and with you not really being able to do much, I feel like you're overcompensating by doing too much at some points. Like you're in school, you're doing this, you're teaching yourself a language. And I'm just worried that you're not giving yourself enough time to relax and to just like you haven't been able to do music in so long.
Yeah.
And I feel like you're trying to focus too much on being productive to fill the time, but not doing enough fun things for yourself. And that makes me upset. It makes me sad.
I would agree, but it was like a conscious choice of like, Panini is a weird time, right? You don't get it often in life.
Right.
And I feel like I want to take advantage of it where I don't have an obligation to go out. So I'm like, let me better myself as much as I can during the meantime.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, I totally get. I mean, sometimes I'm like, I haven't played a game in like 5 months.
Right. When was the last time we played chess? When was the last time we had a game?
Probably like a month ago. It's like at like 2 a.m. when I was having a panic attack.
Exactly. I feel like once school is over, you'll be a lot better, of course. And once
that's what I'm hoping.
Once you get your second dose, obviously it'll be a lot better. But man, I'm just worried that you're gonna burn yourself out, you know?
We'll see when we get there.
Okay.
I don't know. It's funny because you know how I'm like against like my inner leftist is like, oh, your self-worth isn't based on your productivity. Something like that. But I feel like always in my life I had like an addiction to like being productive. Time that I'm not being productive is time wasted. Something like that. So I feel like it's like trickling down because I remember actually like it was like a couple days ago. Like I finished all my work around like 4 super early. And I was like, what do I? And I was like, I genuinely had nothing to do. And I literally had nothing to do. I sat in front of my screen for 5 hours before I decided to do anything.
What the fuck?
And it made me realize I'm like, because like I didn't feel like doing anything either. But
take a nap.
I can't. I hate naps. I can't do them.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That is insane.
But I think my justification for it is I hate the feeling of being bored more than being burnt out. I can't stand the feeling of being bored. It's actually like, it's worse than like grieving for me.
Jesus Christ.
Like that's how much I hate it. I'm like,
holy shit.
Yeah. Like I'd rather feel some form of emotion than feeling absolutely nothing.
God
it's so fucking weird. So I'm like,
God damn.
So I'm like, work every day till 10 p.m. and then pass out. But
Christ, man.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully before, so after school, stuff like that, I have like more time. Yeah. And I'm scared that I'm going to slave away my time applying to jobs for like 6 hours.
Yeah.
But we'll get there when we get there.
We'll get there when we get there.
It'll be okay.
And with that, I think that is this episode concluded. Sorry that I went off for so long.
It was a therapy episode.
This was a feel good episode.
Yeah,
man.
last week our audience never got really. Actually, they didn't get an episode
like
at
anything.
All.
Yeah,
I didn't even drop the episode. So I was like, okay, one I forgot.
Oh my god.
Two, I was like, what did they like? So we gave them. Hopefully, there's redemption for it.
Yeah, this is a nice long episode, a good talky one.
Exactly.
It
was.
Yeah.
Good times. It's exciting times.
Any final thoughts, bud?
I think this gives me an idea. We should do Dropout Court like after hours.
Dropout Court post game.
There's a post game Dropout Court.
Post game.
It kind of gave off that vibe today. It's like just
the more like instead of because I feel like sometimes we have the vibe of like, oh, we're doing so much. This is our content.
Yeah.
But then other are like old episodes. It's just us like shooting the shit, like types of talks you would have sitting by the fire with your buds.
Exactly.
And I think that's the post game, the chill episodes.
We'll start in after hours.
Mm-hmm.
With the beers and everything. Boom.
Yeah, boom. Man. The brew.
You can make us like your like specialty alcohol drinks.
Dude, did I tell you? I actually signed up for the bartending classes. I start first week of May.
Oh, true. I was like, we're in May. I'm like, wait.
Yeah, I start with the first week of May.
Let's fucking go. Bartending school?
Yeah.
Do you know the name of it? Because I have friends who actually like.
It's called Elite.
My friend goes there. My friend knows that
Let's go.
Is it an actual like campus or like place or like a bar
No,
thing?
I think it's like at a bar. It's actually like a block from the bar that I used to work at.
If you know a girl named Olivia, tell her I said hi.
I will. I mean, it's only a 2-week course, so
true. But still, because she's currently there right now.
Oh, cool.
So if you know her, Dennis says hi.
Will do.
But
yeah, dude, I can make us drinks and we could just chill.
We'll have B-roll of the alcohols like a
B-roll. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think that sounds great.
We'll do, bud. All right.
This has been episode 18.
This one's for Ludwig.
This one's for Lud. Bye.
Boom.
End stream.
End stream.